Welcome to another episode of We Are Going Somewhere. Did you guys notice that we never say that? We never really say that. We just kind of always just like jump into the action. Just start from it seems like our episode starts in the middle of the day. Like we're already
gone. We aren't going. We already went.
We're already on the way, you know?
So today,
we
where did we go today?
We just have to restart this. Looks like our idea, looks like our postcard idea is really taking off. We got not one, but two new sponsors since the last episode. Welcome, Marcin Fireworks.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
And welcome, David, to the group of our sponsors. Thank you guys so much for joining. You are going to get another round of postcards, 2 rounds of postcards for the rest of this year. Everybody, all our sponsors are getting these postcards that are very unique because every month, sometime in the middle of the month, we go out and take pictures that go specifically on these postcards and nowhere else. So nobody else is seeing those except you're seeing them right now because these have been already delivered. All of you, all our sponsors have received this one the last month, actually this one and another one, so some of them received a different sunset. And this is the October one that just went out a few days ago, and I know it's been delivered already, so all of you that are currently our sponsors have received this, and all of you that aren't, of course you can join anytime at any level of sponsorship, either on Patreon or Patronite. You're getting these postcards for the rest of the year, so November and December one, and then we'll see what happens next. I'm not saying you're not going to keep getting them in 2020. Maybe.
But probably not, because we talked about this, the lowest sponsorship doesn't actually pay for the cost of the postcards.
Right.
That's the only reason. We would love to send them to everybody. It's just that...
The idea of sponsorship is that we do get money from the sponsorship, so if we spend more money than we're getting from the sponsorship on the postcard, the whole thing doesn't make sense. But at the higher sponsorship levels, you're getting the postcards and other stuff. So that's really cool. And this is just a cool way of, you know, staying in touch and sending greetings to people in like the more traditional way, something tangible, paper, in the digital world where everything is
handwritten, but it's still something that you can hold in your hand.
Right. It does have an inspirational quote from us on the back. So every month, it's not only a cool picture, but also something that is going to make you think and stop and smell the roses for a moment.
And the location of where the picture was taken,
right? So we do go to all these special places. We are going somewhere every month.
Today we just went to our deck.
Specifically to shoot these photos for the postcards. And one more thought about this is, you know, in the world of everything being digital and cyber and online, this is something paper, it's something you can touch. And 20 years from now, when you find this in your attic, when
all your hard drives have crashed and you no longer have access to Facebook because the government shut it down, then you still have this postcard. Your
grandkids are going to ask, what is that? And you'll say, oh, this is from these cool people that I used to watch on YouTube.
Is it going to sound like, you know, CB radios like used to be?
I don't know. We're probably all going to be a bunch of holograms by then.
Like cable access television?
Yeah, maybe something comparable to that. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it feels cool right now. So go ahead and join our group of sponsors, and these are going out every month. Enough about postcards. We have a cool mashup episode coming up today, so stay with us. First on the agenda is Blonnie's weekend with her girlfriends that, as far as I'm aware, happens once a year.
Yes. We met each other through school, preschool, because our children are about the same age, and that was about 2009 or so. So since then, I don't remember when it started, but we started having a weekend where we would go places, and things have changed a lot for me throughout that time. So now they kind of give it to me. Instead of me paying my share, they kind of do everything for me. So this is the type of friends that I'm lucky enough to have. How did this happen?
How did this happen?
This right here. How did this happen?
They asked me what my special event was, and I said that my friend Blonnie has cancer, and we're meeting with her for, try to meet with her at least once a year to hang out and just have fun. And they were like, oh, okay. And then hung up the phone. This is when I made the booking. And then I came today, and this guy was like, are you Crystal? And he was like, can you come over here and talk to me for a minute? And I was like, I knew, like, I wasn't in trouble. Like, I paid my, like, I
thought you were.
Judy didn't know I wasn't in trouble. She was like, why the f*** that guy want to talk to me? I was like, I'm good, I got it.
This time, whenever my friend Crystal was booking the hotel room, the hotel asked her, is this a special occasion? The hotel being the Hotel Monaco in Philadelphia, which I definitely want to promote because they did something really special for me. They asked her if this was a special occasion, and she said that we just always do this once a year. We try to get together because we kind of live in different areas now. And she told them that I had cancer. So completely without any prompting, they did all this incredible stuff. When I walked into the room, there were balloons all over the ceiling with messages of support and encouragement, and they gave us bottles of wine and chocolates and cupcakes, and they just gave us like VIP treatment, all on their own with no reason. They just did it because they're that kind of a business, I guess.
Oh my God, someone knocked on me.
How are you guys?
What is this?
It's like chocolates and cupcakes and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
If you guys need anything, my name is Tatiana from Dining, okay?
Thank you.
And you guys just give us a call.
Wow, thank you so much. And now I want to give them publicity for that because,
It was awesome.
yeah.
It was just very cool of them. We're familiar with the hotel because we shot weddings there before, and it's awesome. It's
In that actual, I think
chic.
that we have photos from that actual suite.
We
So
do.
it's not something like
Wedding photos.
Yeah.
I
would never have, you and I would never book a hotel room there because it's kind of pricey.
I won't say never, but
Well,
not right now.
Yes. I'm not planning on that anytime soon. So it was really a treat to feel that I got to stay in this really beautifully decorated boutique sort of hotel that we've seen our wedding clients stay in, because we are not our wedding clients. We could not hire ourselves, wouldn't you say?
Probably not.
So I felt spoiled, that's what I'll say, from my friends and the hotel itself.
Which brings us to another subject for today, and this is something we absolutely have to talk about because it's also amazing and really, really cool. The Polish band Kwadrat came up with an idea recently of doing a rock concert for Blonnie, because if you guys haven't picked up on this yet from this vlog, or to those who are new, fighting a chronic disease in USA destroys you financially. No matter how rich you are, no matter what insurance you have, no matter how you thought you were prepared for something like this, if you have to fight a chronic disease in USA for a few years, you're just dead financially. So
I mean, we were not like rich by any means.
we were regular. Seriously,
Yeah.
we were just medium-sized regular.
And then suddenly it's a multi-$1,000 a year. Yeah.
Basically.
So while you're sick, you have to figure out how to make more money to pay for it, or
and every now and then,
sell everything, which we have sold a lot.
every now and then, our friends reach out to us with ideas, and we know the guys from the band Kwadrat, and they just came up with this idea on their own. They said, we'll do a concert for you. And, well, yes, please, absolutely.
I mean, how cool and
It's-
kind and
It's
sweet
happening,
and wonderful of them.
yes, it is. It's happening on November 9th in Philadelphia. So if you happen to be
but
watching
you have to
this,
say at the Associated Polish Home, so it's a very Polish concert.
Absolutely. Kwadrat is a very Polish band. They play a lot of Polish rock and pop music of the 80s and the 90s. So if you're into that kind of music, you're gonna love this concert. You have to come and see them live.
Always turns to the
If you happen to be watching this from the East Coast of the United States and you are close enough to get to Philadelphia on November 9th, you can't miss it.
And we'd like to meet you too.
This is amazing. So even if you're not Polish, I think you're gonna enjoy it because this is very, jumpy music. Like
Well, I'm not Polish, and
rock
I
and
enjoy
roll,
it,
man.
So. But also, David, we should say something about the T-shirts.
Aneta and Sławek, that you may know from our big documentary film about Polish people in USA, are helping with this concert as well. They took care of printing the T-shirts that
I
you
designed.
will be able to
You
buy.
have to say
Blonnie
that.
designed them. Blonnie's design.
I'm very proud of it.
Aneta and
That's why I
Sławek
said
took
that.
care of the T-shirts, of organizing the printing of the T-shirts, and they're going to be selling them.
I'm really excited about the T-shirts because they have like a skull with a butterfly, and those are two very
Right. Piwnica u Dziadka is another organization that is helping with all of this. So hence the T-shirt for today. And it's just going to be really cool. We hope to see you guys there if you can only make it. Of course, we'll vlog it so you can also watch it on the channel afterwards.
But if you can't be there, we are going to be able to sell the T-shirts online.
Afterwards,
Yes.
yes.
We have a link so that they can ship through Europe without having customs and any of that. So they should be not crazy expensive, I feel like, for Polish people.
So
If they're as cool as I think. I mean, what do you think? Do you?
I think they're very cool. Yeah, I love them. Seriously. Next time, after November 9th, you're going to see us wearing them a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching today. You could have been anywhere in the world for the past 10 minutes or so, and you were here with us, which we really, really appreciate. This is our special Halloween setup. Is that a caterpillar?
Oh my God. It's
That's
like
really cool. We have a live Halloween decoration here.
Aw, a live set decor. What are we going to call him? Igor.
George.
No, it's Halloween. He has to be Igor or something.
Igor?
Igor.
Okay. He's looking up.
He is.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Do you have your phone here?
Yeah, what
See
you
the
want?
detail of him. Okay, we got a detailed shot of Igor. Amazing. We'll see you guys soon. Bye. First on the agenda is Blonnie's weekend with her girlfriends, that as far as I'm aware is happening once a year.
What did this happen for?